about you, and it's about you, and it's about hearing your views, so that can help us working with Virgin Startup to shape the provision that you need to help you, give you what you really need to get your businesses up and running.
Well, as a day job, I work with a lot of startup companies, and I really enjoy what I do. It's really good to get feedback from people who've started, who are thinking about starting in business. One of the things I learned early on is to listen to your customers and communicate with them effectively. So what we want to do is get your knowledge, your ideas, and help shape that future of support for Virgin Startup, and also for TEDCO to help them with how they deliver that support in coordination with Virgin Startup.
You have to have a positive approach in life and things that you do. I think the difference between an entrepreneur and these skills is they can make and gain experience from bad situations, because it is going to be times that you think, well, I can't do this. Take a step back, let's go at it again. And there will be times like that, but you got to keep at it.
But you always think like, oh, that won't happen for us. It's like we're just two lads, But you just need, like, the hardest thing, just like believing that it will happen, and like actually putting all your time in and your energy, your money, and just making sure that it will.
They're really clear about everything.
You know what you're signing up to.
Yeah, exactly. So you know exactly what your APR is. It's not going to change in 6 months, or if it is, you know what it's going to change to. What your repayments are going to be, how long the term is. The fine print doesn't say something ridiculous like you'll lose your house if you don't pay it back within 6.
You can tell you've been trading a little while now, can't you? Because you're looking for these things. I like that. Yeah, good advice though. Very good advice.
But they didn't want to know. There was no support whatsoever for new businesses or newly emerging businesses, especially SMEs as well, in the northeast. Very little flexibility when it came to payment holidays, things like that.
I think it needs to be looked at in person. It can't just be, well, this person has £6,000 debt, so we're not going to give them any money, even though the plan speaks for itself. So I think it needs to be universal. Everyone needs to have a chance with it and sort of go from there.
What were the main hurdles you faced when setting the business up?
Time. Just something that doesn't support you right from the start. It's quite difficult to put all your faith, even if you know it might work or really, really will put the hours in, to put your faith in that to support your family. But I do believe it'll work. So.
It's a big risk, isn't it? That comfort and then moving on,
So that was probably the hardest thing. The actual starting of it, if you're willing to put in the hours, it's not that difficult. But you've got to have some balls to go for it, basically. Just get on with it.
When you're starting up and you get a loan, and then we're new at this, so they're the experts. We do need the help and an awful lot. So it's good to know that we've got a mentor per se.
When I heard about it, I thought, oh well, it's just another bank. And actually, I found the process a lot better with Virgin than I would have done with Barclays and stuff.
Right.
Or I did Barclays and stuff. So, like, the process was a lot easier. It was a lot more informal.